Okay, so you know how you sent me that YouTube summary about cybersecurity?
Yeah.
We're going to like really dive deep into that today.
Awesome.
I feel like we hear cybersecurity everywhere.
Right?
Like it's just this buzzword.
Uh-huh.
But this deep dive is going to be way more than just like, be careful online.
Exactly.
So we basically live online these days.
Yeah.
So like protecting yourself online isn't just a tech thing anymore.
Totally.
It's more like, self-defense.
Yeah, you got to protect yourself.
Right.
Think of it like building up your digital immune system.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, we're going to break down the threats,
Mm-hmm.
all the stuff lurking online, and give you some strategies to, like, stay safe.
Okay, I'm ready. So the video starts by like defining what cybersecurity actually is.
Right.
It's kind of like building a fortress around all your stuff online.
Yeah.
Your data, your devices, your whole online, presence.
I think it's more than just a fortress. It's like understanding the whole landscape. Like, imagine a city.
Right.
All your data is flowing through the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Buildings are your devices.
Right.
Cybersecurity is like having the defenses set up, like traffic flow, emergency plans.
Right, because not everyone's trying to like get you.
Exactly.
But you got to be ready for anything.
You got to be prepared.
Okay, so that makes it much clearer.
Yeah.
Now for like the not so fun part.
Right.
The threats.
The bad guys.
The bad guys, exactly.
Uh-huh.
The video mentions a few like major ones.
Yeah.
Phishing, for example.
Yeah, phishing is tricky.
It's all about tricking you.
Yeah, it's like a chameleon.
Oh, wow.
Always changing, blending in.
Okay.
And like we're naturally inclined to trust things, so it preys on that.
Okay.
Like, spear phishing.
Yeah.
Those emails that look like they're from someone you know.
Oh, yeah.
It's like they lull you into this false sense of security.
Right.
And then bam, they strike.
Wow, that's scary.
Yeah.
That's what I mean about going deeper. It's not just about like avoiding emails that look weird.
Exactly.
It's about understanding the psychology behind it.
The tactics.
So then there's malware.
Oh, malware.
The video talks about viruses,
Right.
spyware, ransomware.
It's a whole buffet.
It's like a buffet of bad stuff.
Of nasty stuff, yeah.
So what exactly is ransomware?
So each kind of malware has like its own way of working.
Okay.
Ransomware is like a digital hostage situation.
Oh, wow.
They encrypt your files,
Uh-huh.
hold them hostage, basically,
And then what?
and then they demand a ransom to get them back.
Oh, gosh. So it's not just individuals.
Nope.
Like I've heard about companies getting hit with this too.
Absolutely. They target critical infrastructure,
Like what?
like hospitals, power grids.
Oh, my God.
It can be really disruptive.
Yeah, that sounds terrifying.
Scary stuff.
Okay, so data breaches.
Yeah, data breaches.
We hear about those all the time.
All the time, yeah.
Companies getting hacked.
Uh-huh.
But what does that actually mean for us regular people?
Yeah. It's like ripples in a pond.
Okay.
The initial impact might be contained,
Uh-huh.
but the effects can go way beyond that.
Like what?
Stolen data ends up on the dark web.
The dark web?
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
they use that for identity theft,
Right.
fraud,
Oh, gosh.
even more phishing attacks.
So it's not just about the immediate, attack. It's
Oh.
about what happens later.
Long-term consequences.
Okay, and finally, something we're all probably guilty of.
Oh,
Weak passwords.
yeah.
I know I've been
Yeah.
guilty of that.
I think we all have at some point.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
like the weakest link in any security system,
Yeah.
human behavior. Like if you're using password 123,
Come on, who does that?
more people than you'd think.
Really?
Yeah, it's practically an invitation.
For hackers.
For hackers, yeah.
So what do we do about it?
Use a password manager.
A password manager.
Yeah, they're your best friend.
All right.
They create and store these super complex passwords. So you only have to remember one.
That sounds way easier.
It is so much easier.
Okay, so the video also talks about some practical defense strategies.
Right.
We already talked about strong passwords.
Yeah.
What about two-factor authentication?
Two-factor authentication.
That's a mouthful.
It is, we call it 2FA.
2FA. Okay.
Yeah.
Explain it like I'm 5,
Okay.
but also I'm a tech enthusiast.
All right, so imagine you have a door
Uh-huh.
and you put a second lock on it.
Uh-huh.
Even if someone steals your key,
Like my password.
yeah, your password,
Okay.
they still need another key to get in.
Right.
That's 2FA.
Okay, I get it.
There are different types, though.
Like what?
SMS app-based hardware tokens.
Okay.
They all have pros and cons.
But any 2FA is better than none.
Exactly.
Okay, what about public Wi-Fi?
Oh, public Wi-Fi.
That free coffee shop Wi-Fi.
It can be a little sketchy.
Yeah, it feels like a digital back alley or something.
Right?
So should we avoid it?
It often lacks encryption.
Encryption.
Yeah, that means your data is being transmitted.
Ah.
But anyone can see it.
Really?
Like it's in plain text.
So someone could be listening in.
They could be.
Oh, gosh. So what can we do?
Use a VPN.
A VPN.
Yeah,
It creates a secure tunnel.
a tunnel.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
It
it?
encrypts your data,
Yeah.
even on unsecure networks.
So it's like hiding my activity.
Exactly.
Okay, I need to get a VPN.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Okay, the video also mentions device updates.
Oh, yeah.
You know those annoying things that pop up?
Uh-huh.
I usually just ignore those.
You shouldn't. Really?
They're important.
Why?
Think of them like vaccine boosters
For my phone.
for your phone, your computer, all your devices.
Okay.
They patch vulnerabilities.
Okay.
They keep you protected from new threats.
So it's not just about new features and stuff.
Right.
It's about staying safe.
Staying ahead of the bad guys.
Okay, that makes those update reminders seem a lot less annoying.
Right.
Okay, this next tip I really need to work on.
What's that?
Think before you click.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
I'm so bad at that. You know, it's like opening your door to a stranger.
Oh.
You don't know who's on the other side.
Okay, so how do I do that online?
Hover over links before you click them.
Okay.
Look at the URL.
Uh-huh.
Be careful with shortened links.
Okay.
And look for misspellings or grammar errors.
That's smart.
If something seems too good to be true,
It probably is.
it probably is.
Okay, and finally the video talks about backups.
Backups are important.
Okay.
It's like having a digital safety net.
What do you mean?
Backups are your insurance policy
Against what?
against data loss.
Oh.
Like if your device fails
Right.
or gets stolen
Uh-huh.
or even a ransomware attack.
So how do I do backups?
A good strategy has both local backups,
Okay.
like on an external hard drive,
Right.
and cloud backups.
Oh, so two types.
Yeah, that way you're covered no matter what happens.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
So we've talked about threats and defenses.
we have.
But the video also mentioned something else that's really important.
Oh, yeah. Awareness is key.
Okay.
Knowledge is power.
So the more we know about cybersecurity,
Exactly.
the better we can protect ourselves.
The more you understand,
Right?
the better you can spot threats,
Uh-huh.
make good decisions.
So we should be sharing this with others too,
Absolutely.
like our family or friends.
Especially those who might not be as tech savvy.
Right?
We got to help each other out.
Cybersecurity is a team effort.
It is a shared responsibility.
Okay. So to recap, we need strong passwords.
Yes.
Two-factor authentication.
Uh-huh.
Be careful with public Wi-Fi.
Definitely.
Update those devices.
Keep them updated
Think before I click
every time.
and back up everything.
Back it all up.
But here's something to think about.
Okay.
We talk about defending ourselves.
Right.
But what about understanding the attackers?
The hackers.
Yeah, like what makes them tick?
That's interesting.
What motivates them?
Yeah.
Is it just about money?
I mean, money is a big factor,
Right.
but it could be more complex.
Right.
Maybe they want to cause chaos or expose corruption.
Right.
Maybe they're just bored.
Wow, I never thought about it like that.
It's a complex issue.
Yeah, there's no easy answer.
Nope.
But it's definitely something to think about.
It is.
I'd love to hear your thoughts on this.
Yeah.
Hit us up on social media.
Let's keep the conversation going.
Stay safe out there.
Stay safe.
All right, that's it for this deep dive.
Thanks for listening.
Catch you next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.